P.J. Haggerty's 22.1. These are two teams picked in the top four of the American preseason. Only one has lived up to the billing so far. Wichita State hopes this is the day. On Daily, Mike Roberts, Kip Kissinger, an outstanding officiating crew with us tonight from the Mid-South. Jourdain inside gets the first bucket. Tyrese Hunter for three. It's good, and Hunter. Saturday, they have really struggled to shoot threes. Hill driving it on Jourdain, sticks inside, and Justin.
One another. Do you buy into making your team the best you could possibly be? Or are you going to get yours?
6-2 after Jourdain splits the free throws. Memphis a big edge on the glass early. Beverly got danger in the air. Crafty little move and finish.
Particularly, they get in that zone. Look, turnover there. They get in that zone. I think they're pretty disruptive.
Beverly off the leak from Hill. Dumps it back down for a slam for... Beverly weasels his way in, and Beverly gives the Shockers their first lead. To Gray. Shockers are 4 for 11, but no turnovers. And a tough finish there by Hill. Try to stabilize for Memphis with the ball right now against Hill. 10-1 Wichita State run. Hunter will stop that.
If you move the bat
in the SEC, all on ESPN and the ESPN app. A back for only the 9th time at 17 possessions, and despite this mess, they're still tied in the game. Quarter three will untie it. A.J. McGinnis, the
vocal leader. I thought it'd be Tyrese Hunter. I think it's got to be Hunter or Haggerty. You know, he's got the advantage with his length and really the width when he gets low. There's no reason you give that up if not for a lack of effort. So mind them playing through Danger in the post. But when you start giving the ball at the free throw line and he's got to put it on the deck.
He hasn't tried.
Like, just go blocker, and, you know, just throw him on the blocks and see what you can get. You got to get shots up.
Hill into Cisse. Great lead and finish. But up Memphis in that category tonight.
They didn't win the bench games. They haven't been able to create good rhythm. They haven't been able to create good space. So just get some good offensive action. Get shots up.
There's a shot. Moonball three for Haggerty.
This game's gone so far. Clearly not shooting the ball very well for Wichita State. And if they made more shots, they'd be up 10+.
There's a tough look that goes. Toby Rogers.
At some point, you got to think maybe you go small. Maybe Ballard comes out, you go small. Wichita State continues to find ways to score.
And he's Haggerty on the post against Hill. Muscles his way in and scores it. Wanted a foul. We talked about this with Penny Hardaway at shoot-around today. The oddity of this season for Memphis. Beverly lines up a three, and Beverly rolls it home. Just his 8th three-pointer of the year. Shockers by 4. Shockers haven't had Bell on the floor the last 4.5 minutes. Washington banks it home. Corey Washington with a 2.
Where the play stopped, you're going to see it up here, left elbow. Yeah, that one hurts.
Somebody out there on Twitter is now wondering if they can elbow you in the face.
I mean, don't even blow in my direction.
Monte Bosniak, who took the elbow there, will shoot the free throws.
And like, look for energy, right? I mean, what we want to see is good basketball. We want to see a competitive contest. And that's a start.
Snaps a 3.5+ minute.
You know, Bell's been out with the 2 fouls. Wichita's doing this without their best player.
Haggerty deflected that, so no backcourt. DeGray, nice finish by Rob. 15 seconds between shot and game clock. Haggerty spins. Haggerty off the window and good. You are not one of the Knights who say, nee. Hill 4 to shoot. Beverly driving. Beverly, no. First half ends with a missed shot, which is appropriate. Starting 5 on the floor for Memphis to begin the half. Haggerty, Hunter, Rogers, Jourdain, Cisse. Haggerty took over the game late in the first half. He's going to try to do it in the second. So Corey Washington, junior from Little Rock, Arkansas, transfer from St. Peter's. Coming off a 1999.
I think what I'm looking for from Memphis is urgency. You've got to learn how to be dominant, and that's a skill too. Play with urgency against inferior talent. I know that's not easy.
By the way, UAB's coming to town Sunday. Preseason pick to win the American. Hottest team in the league. Ballard cleans up the Bell miss. First bucket for him.
But there were games where there's low energy and he comes out, he takes some tough shots. Energy guy. It's a shot of adrenaline in the game. That's really what this group needs right now. It's the first time we've really seen the crowd get up about something.
There's been a non-factor due to fouls. Beverly, another three. And Beverly hits his second. Shoot. Memphis will bring Carter on the floor for Rogers.
5-finger cuts. Urgency's on your communication, right? That something as simple as that. Communicate with her.
2 to shoot. Hill, lob play. Oh, what a play it was, and Washington couldn't finish. Haggerty on Cortez. And there's a three for Koji, his first shot in the last 2 games. So Washington and Ballard each with 2 still in the game. Bell off the floor with 3, and Washington goes. Ball slapped around. Shockers first to the floor. Carter's there for Memphis. And the ball shoveled out to Hill. Down the other way, 2-on-2. Hill, Beverly finishes. Oh, well in transition. Memphis does not have a single fast break point. Haggerty finds the angle again. He's athletically turbocharged about his game. He just knows how to score. That's such a silly sounding.
Look, in a way, there's some similarities, not really the explosiveness, but David Jones last year, he knew how to score, but did he know how to play? That was always the question.
Danger, Hunter, finishes. Tyrese Hunter a chance for a hard 3.
All the attention headed to Haggerty helps off the ball a little bit. So many guys come their way, they're going to see where there's space on the floor.
Former Memphis Tiger, Precious Achua. Haggerty. A fumble by Carter, hoists it anyway and banks it home. In the other way, out of control on the dribble, throws it right to Tyrese Hunter. Up top, and Cisse will throw it down. Memphis with its first lead since 6-4. Beverly driving. Beverly denied by Cisse. His 4th rejection. Ballard collects the loose change and rolls it home.
This is a big possession for Memphis.
Carter leading in, another one off the Cortez. Will drive it. Ballard, yeah, little balloon ball. Haggerty driving. Haggerty off the window. 4. Shockers looking for their first ranked win on the road in 7 years since they went into Northern Kentucky and beat Cincinnati at their temporary home. P.J. Carter. Low catch for Hunter. And he misses another 3, and then Ballard had the ball in his hand.
Couldn't get into it, but the action they created off of it was all good.
Beverly soars in, a new season high 18 for Harlan Beverly. Oh, these teams are shooting better than 50% in the second half. And that number will go up. There's Washington.
And then they didn't allow the Memphis defense to get set.
Hunter,
tough. Wow, tough.
A driving Washington lost control of the ball, picked it back up, found himself near the hoop. He's into double figures. Behind Aniwaniwa Tate Jones of UC San Diego, 61% foul shooter.
Brand in France, like at this same stage of their career, Wemby or Tony Parker.
Shooting night for him, but Hunter is there to pick it up and put Memphis in front. Tyrese Hunter's second 3 of the game.
After Memphis, particularly with Haggerty off the floor.
And they don't get it on the shot from Rogers, who's 1 for 10. But Carter just takes it away. P.J. Carter. Harlan Beverly, the leading scorer, goes right into danger. And that's going to stay with Wichita State with 12 to shoot. No made field goals since the 7-18 mark. And that's not going to change. Hunter off the bounce from Haggerty. Slams Memphis into a 2-possession lead.
Showing high.
One of the most experienced players in the country takes it away again. Haggerty.
Yep.
Of course. Game. Beverly. Clanks a 3, rebound into the hands of Haggerty.
Get down, bring Rogers, get the switch and attack.
Haggerty popcorn gets popping. The first 12 minutes of this game kind of felt like PJ.
Benches were just lifeless.
You know, I was told there was some traffic on one of the highways.
There were a couple possessions over the last couple minutes defensively that looked like Memphis.
Yep.
Urgency.
10-point game. They held Xavier Bell scoreless unless he scores in the final. Sunday against Charlotte, they were great until the closing moments, and they still won comfortably, but did not finish the game strong. This was the opposite. They were not great for most of this game, Memphis, but they finish really, really well. Rogers gets it across to Jourdain. Wichita State will call off the Dogs here. And it sets up a great matchup Sunday. We'll have it on ESPN2, 1 Eastern, noon Central. Memphis and UAB.